Hello students, this is going to be video 1, basically discussing about my business there in the Czech. Actually, I do not have business operations in the Czech Republic. I go there several times a year and buy the product that I sell and then have it shipped back to America. So to say I've got a business in Czech is not really correct. I do business in the Czech Republic, with the Czech Republic is the best way to put it. So a quick background of why I got started in selling Czech crystal and art glass is I first came to your country in 1997. And when I first got there and put my foot on Czech soil for the first time, I felt like I was home. I can't explain to you how I felt. So because of this connection that was there between me and your country, I knew I had to create a reason to keep me coming back. So in that direction and trying to figure out what I was going to do, I started looking at the history of Czechoslovakia, and took me probably a couple years to decide that importing Czech crystal and art glass back to the United States was probably the best decision I could make. Another reason for that is because all the years that the Czechoslovakia was under communist rule, the United States did not allow any Czech products into America because they didn't want that money going eventually back to Moscow. So there is a lack of Czech crystal and art glass, which to me is the best in the world. There's a lack of it here in the American market. So this to me was a great opportunity to introduce Czech products here, the quality of Czech products, and the history, particularly of crystal and art glass. Dealing with Czech business people over the years, there's not been a disadvantage in this. I deal with probably 10 to 12 factories throughout your country, and they're not all in the same place. I mean, they're throughout, most of them probably are in Bohemia area of the Czech Republic, but they are spread throughout the country. I travel throughout your country every time I'm there. But out of these 10 to 12 factories that I mainly work with and cooperate with, every business dealing has been positive. And part of that reason is because America and the Czech Republic are good friends. And we are good trading partners. Our history goes back, way back to the Velvet Revolution, pretty much. So America and the Czech Republic work well together. We've got a great relationships as far as visa and working back and forth goes. So like I mentioned, I'm there in your country several times a year. I buy from particular factories each time I'm there, not every one. And then I have the crystal and art glass, the product shipped back to America, where I sell it on my website, thecrystalgallery.com, which also I've given Tom. So when you guys have a moment, you might have an opportunity to look at my website and see what exactly I do there, what I'm about. As I already mentioned, pretty much selling Czech crystal and art glass. And as I also mentioned, that's all I do. I sell no other Czech products. So that is it for this video.